Good morning everyone, it is Monday. We are here for a fresh new week and today I'm bringing you a booty workout. We have an 18-minute workout today. You will need some dumbbells if you've got them. If you don't, that's fine. You can do these body weight only as well. The warmer weather is coming, which is so nice. Some sunshine and fresh air into our days and a perfect opportunity to start working on our legs for summer. So Blake is already awake for the day. It's just how it rolls in our house. I'm going to assume that you've done your warm-up already. I'm not going to go through a warm-up with you today. We're going to get straight into our workout. We have 6 exercises to do. We're going to go through 3 rounds and we're going to do them to our timer. So 45 seconds on with a 15-second rest in between. Now I really prefer to use a timer as opposed to counting how many repetitions you do of an exercise, mainly because I've got young people around me and it's very easy to lose count when they're constantly asking questions and you need to sort of work around them as well. So using a timer is a great way to be able to be consistent with how long you are doing an exercise for, as opposed to how many repetitions and having to count that through. All right, so I've got my timer set for 45 seconds, 6 exercises, 3 rounds. If you don't have your dumbbells with you, that's fine. You can definitely do these all body weight exercises as well, which is perfect. All right, I will give you demos as we're going through. We're starting with our first exercise, which is a good morning. Now, I've showed you guys this one before. If you're doing this just body weight, feet hip width apart, tummy on nice and strong. We're pivoting from the hips, hands up behind your head, lean forward, coming back up to standing straight. So this is a progression onto this exercise that now we're going to use some dumbbells and just hold them up on our shoulders. So we're still doing the same thing, leaning forward, coming back up, squeezing through your hips, but we'll do it with the weights this time as well, okay? All right, I'm going to get the music turned up, timer turned up. I'm going to get straight into it. 45 seconds on, 15-second rest in between. Here we go. Timer is on. Dumbbells up on the shoulders, lean forward, come back. Now you don't need to lock your knees out. You can still have a slight bend in your knees, but primarily you really just want to be leaning forward through the hips. Coming on. Breathe. Keeping those elbows up nice and high. Try not to let your arms drop down. Keep your elbows up. Core on strong. Almost there. Keep it moving. And rest. Good job. All right, we're coming down onto the ground for a hip bridge next. Now I'm using a dumbbell on my hips to give me a little bit of extra resistance. You don't need to. You can simply push up through your hips if you like. Otherwise, grab a dumbbell, sit that comfortably on your hips, push up high, bring it back down. Big deep breaths, ensuring that your feet are flat to the floor. Drive up through your hips. Holding onto that dumbbell, make sure they're not hurting in the placement. So putting your hands underneath the dumbbell so it's not digging into your hips or anything like that. Keep it going all the way to the end. We don't shortcut here, we work to the very last second and rest. Nice. Okay, we're coming up for a single leg deadlift. So again, you can do this without any weight. You can lean forward, bring it back up. You could hold 2 dumbbells if you want to. You can grab one and hold it end to end. Find your focus point, looking ahead on that leg that's holding at the front, so this is my left leg at the front. I've got a slight bend in my knee. I'm not locking my knee out. Hold your tummy on tight, shoulders back. Stay strong all the way to the end. And rest. Good job. We're going to switch sides now. So if you wanted to use both of your dumbbells, you could. I sometimes find it's easier to balance just holding the one from end to end, but it really is your personal preference. So you could use your 2 dumbbells, depending on how much variety you had with your weights. Breathe through it. So the dumbbells I'm using today, I use 4 kilo dumbbells that I'm using singly, and that bigger one there is a 7 kilo. So you don't have to have too many different varieties. Find something that's a medium weight for you, something that's a little bit heavier, and then just even a single dumbbell to be able to do some higher strength work. And rest. All right, we're coming down to lying down now. That this is a body weight only exercise. We're leaning down on our side. Now we want to position our leg a little bit further to the front, and we're going to be lifting our leg up. Flex your foot, lifting that leg up, coming back down. Keeping your chest up nice and tall, driving that leg up and back down. So you should be really feeling this up the back of your leg. Nice big deep breaths. If you wanted to make this exercise more intense, you could use a booty band, a resistance band. You can either use fabric bands or like the rubber bands as well. And rest, we're switching sides. My preference is the fabric bands because they don't seem to roll and move around on you as much. But in an exercise like this, the fabric bands definitely are not going to stretch as much, and you won't be able to get your leg as high, depending on how much give is in your band. Keep your chest up nice and tall. Breathe. This is our last exercise, and we've finished round 1. We'll be going straight back into the top. Starting round 2. Flex that foot. All the way. Feeling that burn already. And rest. Good job. All right, we're back to the top, starting with those good mornings again. Dumbbells up to the shoulders. I've got 5 more seconds. Hold those elbows up tall. Let's lean forward. Bring it back. Really squeeze through your glutes. Squeeze your bottom when you come up. Rotate those hips underneath. Pull your tummy in. And looking ahead nice and high. You don't need to look down at the ground. Chest up. Nice. Keep it going. All the way. And rest. Grab a drink whenever you need to. We're down for our hip bridges next. Setting that dumbbell up. Feet flat to the floor. Drive those hips up nice and high. Back down. Make sure in that down face you're landing nice, gently on your lower back. Breathe. Nice, strong focus. Really focus on pushing up high. You don't need to rush through these exercises. Take your time. Slow the tempo down. Good job. All right, we're up for those single leg deadlifts next. Now you can hold your dumbbell however you like. If you're using a single one, you can hold it to the ends like this, just cupping your hands underneath. And you can do exactly the same thing as you can do holding end to end.
I ran up a check, I might do it again.
It's really a preference for you. What you feel is more comfortable.
Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the
Chest up
wins.
tall.
I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins.
Tummy on.
Real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again.
You got this.
Add it up,
Keep it going.
Euro, peso,
Do not finish early.
I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up.
If you're feeling it's too intense, you can drop the weight. Keep going. Just body weight only. And rest. Alright, we're switching sides. So your other option is just to hold the dumbbell end to end. Keeping it nice and secure, okay? Don't drop it on the floor, chip your tiles or anything like that. Alright, here we go. Now, as you guys know as well, I always exercise with my shoes on, even though I'm inside. That's my preference. Because if I do drop weights or something like that, I'm not going to break a toe. And I just find there's more support on my ankle and on my feet when I wear shoes. Yeah? Keep your focus. And rest. Always balancing is easier on one side than the other. We're back down on the ground for those leg raises. So remembering you want your leg to be positioned a little bit more diagonally forward as opposed to just directly over you. And this is going to make sure that you're working into your bottom, into your glute, more than just the side of your legs, okay? So you really want your knees to kind of be coming together, tracking in the same direction. Flex your foot. Pictures inside. Hold your focus, 15 more seconds. Breathe. Keep it going. And rest. Switching sides. Yeah, the picture's inside there. Close that up, please. Close it up. All right, switching sides. Chest up nice and tall. Supporting yourself. Flex your foot. Let's drive that leg up. Hands in front of you as support for balancing. Tummy on tight. Again, you don't need to rush through these exercises. Take your time. Slow that tempo down. Big deep breaths. All the way to the end. Do not finish early. Drive it up. And rest. Nice. All right. Grab a drink if you need to. We're moving into our third round. One more round to go. Pick those dumbbells up. Lean it forward. Bring it up. Core on nice and strong. Looking ahead. Nice. Breathe through it. You should be feeling a nice big stretch all the way up the back of your legs. You got this. One more round through and you're done for the day. That quick and easy. Don't make it overcomplicated. Just get your body moving. Alright, down on the ground. Hips up next. Hands underneath those dumbbells. So I'm just holding it underneath and then placing it onto my hips. Feet flat to the floor. Drive it up. Working at your pace. Don't rush through it. Squeeze at the top. Lowering that back gently down to the floor. Awesome work. Keep it going. Breathe. Nice. Alright, coming up. Got those single leg deadlifts. Right and left. I'm going to hold the dumbbell from end to end. I find that more comfortable. So it's all about what really supports you and your balance. At the end of the day, it's whatever you can do with the best technique. So everything's a progression. Looking forward. Slight bend in that front knee. Keep it going all the way to the end. Well, keep your focus. The moment you look away, you balance straight. And rest. Good job. We're switching sides now. If you've got little people around like me, just make sure where they are that you're not going to kick them in the head or anything like that. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Leaning forward. Coming back. Keep your focus. Your legs are probably starting to get a little bit fatigued now. Feel that the wobbles are coming in. Happens. Keep pushing through. You got this. Let that weight bring you forward. Use your core to pull yourself back up. Down and up. Tummy on. Big deep breaths. And rest. Good job. Alright. 2 minutes to go. We're down on the ground again. So the leg that's on the floor is bent underneath you. Your top leg is coming out diagonally and your foot is flexed. Driving up. Take your time. Don't need to rush through anything. We're not counting reps. We're not doing this for speed. We're doing this for time and tempo. Breathe. We're almost there. Nice work. 10 more seconds. Awesome. All right, switching sides. Last 45 to go. Leaning comfortably on your elbow. Leg underneath is bent. Top leg, foot flexed. Out on a diagonal line. Let's go, bringing it up. Coming back down. Hands in front to support you. Keeping that chest up nice and tall. So you don't want to be coming down to the ground like this. Keep posture really nice and strong. Who had the photo out? What'd you do that for? Oh, goodness. Keep that foot flexed all the way to the end. This is our last bit of work. You got this. Breathe. And time. Awesome work, everyone. 18 minutes. Booty workout done. Don't overcomplicate your workouts. Our routines are definitely challenged at the moment with everything that's going on in our lives. So if you don't have time to do an hour workout, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to. 30 minutes is a great recommendation, especially to help you emotionally and to support your mental health. So 30 minutes a day, if you can get that in, that's fantastic. And maximize that time. So if you've got kids around like I do, that's a great opportunity for them to get outside, ride their bikes, play in the backyard, do whatever, get them moving just as much as you, because they need it as well. We all need it right now. If you need help setting up your routine, if you're feeling like it's not just a physical thing that you need to do, you know you've got to exercise, you know you've got to eat well, but you just can't break through to getting that done, please get in touch with me. We have an amazing course starting with one of my great friends, Helen, tomorrow. She will be doing a mindset and mindfulness course over the next 4 weeks, an hour each week, to really help you set up those guidelines for what you need to do emotionally to support you to get yourself moving physically. So if you're feeling like you've got some blocks there and you need to work through that, please get in touch with me today, and that all kicks off tomorrow. So time is of the essence. There is no time to wait. Let's get in and start supporting you physically and emotionally through this pretty tough time, but let's make the most of it for what it is. All right, my second one is now awake. It's almost breakfast time. I'll make them hold out till 7 a.m. We keep our routine, doesn't matter. It is how it is. This is how our family functions. Keeping that routine is what keeps us on track. Have a fantastic day. It is Monday, start of a new week. Let's start it off strong. Talk to you guys soon. Say bye. He was photo frame.